A chilly start to this Tuesday here in central and eastern Kentucky. Temperatures dropping all the way into the upper 40s and low 50s across the area. Tied a record here in Lexington. Some record lows possible again on Wednesday morning, but the fantastic fall-like weather set to continue through the mid and late week, and the dry weather looks like it's going to hang tough as we roll into Labor Day weekend. Visible satellite, same scenario as yesterday. Full sun early. Of course, that warms the surface up. You get that air rising with some cooler air aloft, fair weather clouds. Now that the sun is on the way down, we're starting to see those diminish. Nothing happening across the Ohio and Tennessee Valley, all due to high pressure setting out to our west. Checking out Mount Sterling in front of the Montgomery County Courthouse. Few scattered clouds still hanging around there. 72. So it is really comfortable around the area. Take it down to Jackson County near McKee. Lots of sunshine. 72 there as well. We've had that bit of a north to northwest breeze at about 10 to 15. Here's been the end result today. Afternoon highs in the mid-70s, low to mid-70s, and of course the dew point super low for this time in August. So what a break, and the good news is it is going to continue. High pressure is setting over northern Missouri, and as that moves eastward, by tomorrow morning it should be right overhead. So that's a setup for optimal radiational cooling. What that is, clear skies, light winds. That allows what little bit of warmth we have at the surface to be lost into space and allows temperatures to cool off a little more effectively. That's going to allow temperatures to drop down into the mid to upper 40s and give us a legitimate shot at making a run at a record low here in Lexington tomorrow. Nice recovery with more sunshine as we hit the mid to even upper 70s for highs. So in blue, there are your record lows. In green, your expected lows. So we've got a chance tomorrow, 49 the record low and 68. 50 Thursday morning, 86 may be right on it. And you see later in the week, we'll begin to relax those temperatures up a bit, more so into the 50s. Still very nice. High pressure gives way, and that will boost our highs back up 80 or so. That's still below average for this time of the year. Now you see this front dropping our way, but the issue is it's going to run into a very dry air mass. We're not expecting anything in the way of rainfall as we reach the low 80s on Friday, but this will be the leading edge of kind of a reinforcing shot of milder and drier air as our winds shift back around to the northwest in the wake of that departing front. That's where the comfort comes in this weekend. Even though we're still in the comfy zone relative to the muggy cast, so see how it goes up and then it goes down on Saturday, and that's due to that northwest flow. And what that equates to is a very pleasant Saturday afternoon, perfect to kick off the Labor Day holiday weekend and for week one for Kentucky and Toledo out at Kroger Field on Saturday afternoon at 12:45. You know, if you've been around here a while, it's typically hot, it's humid, it's stormy. Not this year. It's going to be pretty ideal. We'll trough down to the south, but high pressure is going to win out and suppress a lot of that moisture to the south. On Tuesday, may begin to sneak it back in, but I really think we're going to be mainly dry here. Look at your solid blue forecast. Again, unbelievable for week one here. Kickoff probably low to mid 70s, and by the end of the game, topping out close to 80. So perfect day for football. Don't forget, take that sunscreen along, especially if you're sitting in a sunlit area for the entire game. Clear skies, record lows possible tonight, 48. Bumping back up to 78 tomorrow, more sunshine, staying really nice out there. Extended forecast, we're hugging around the 80-degree mark through the end of the week. Great for game day or any outdoor activities for Labor Day weekend. Of course, Labor Day coinciding with the beginning of September. We'll start to moderate temperatures a little bit with afternoon highs back in the low to mid 80s.